Mario game. We got Galaxy on deck over here. Thankfully, this dude is playing through one of the worst levels in the game for me, so I don't have to do it. Will this be one of the illest Haminations videos ever? There's only one way to find out. We gotta do it. Robert Eddie K, Haminations. Tres, dos. Wait, what is it in Italian?
Got it.
3, 2, 1, vai.
Stay with me.
Okay. Nintendo 64! It's a Wii!
Wow, this is gonna
Yay.
be so fun.
Look, the Me channel. I want to make a Me.
Don't worry, I'll make one for you.
Okay.
You're probably too dumb to figure it out.
What?
I said you're too young to figure it out.
What? This is exactly what it looked like.
And there.
Gotta stop
That's
running.
what you look like.
Hi, I'm Bryson.
That is exactly what the Me channel looked like. That was so accurate. Not to Bryson's face, but to what the Me channel looked like. I was gonna talk about how long it took me to get a Wii, but I'll probably save that story. Let's get it started.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and
Hello.
today we're going to talk about how a fun childhood hobby slowly devolved into a hellish war of spiteful competition.
Oh, yeah.
How the shame and humiliation of losing festered inside me and drove
Oh,
me to do
yeah.
anything in my power to destroy my siblings.
Oh,
I'm talking,
yeah.
of course, about the Italiano Paisano himself, Mario. But before we delve into my memoir, let's go back to a simpler time, when I was taking my first baby steps into the world of video games.
No.
It was all so new to me.
On the
It felt
Wii?
like I was a cosmic pioneer exploring a different galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy, the game where you traverse the universe as everyone's favorite Italian plumber. If you
yeah.
haven't played this game yet, change that immediately.
I agree. Absolute slapperino. Great game. Mario Galaxy. Slapperino. Yeah, okay. Bryson's about to make me feel old again. If his first console was the Wii, I mean, what? I was 12 when the Wii came out, so I guess but Nintendo 64, that was what I started with, and then the GameCube. The GameCube was like my shaping me console. But yeah, good game anyways.
When I play this game now, it feels like that scene from Ratatouille.
It's delicious.
It enthralled me as a child with its constant stream of new and inventive platforming ideas.
Oh, yeah.
After watching Brody play Galaxy for a while, I decided to graduate from game watcher to game player.
Player.
Move over, Brody. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Woo!
Immediately, the soundtrack in this game changed my brain chemistry forever. The people who made this music know what Joyous Whimsy sounds like.
Koji
When I
Kondo.
hear Dusty Garden Galaxy, it makes me believe that anything is possible. The room fades away, I float into the air, and I enter the world of the game. This was one of the first video games I ever played, so I had a lot to learn. Jumping between gravity-defying planets and walking upside down took a lot of getting used to.
Oh, yeah.
I collected a few stars and then headed to the Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. And
Oh,
let me
yeah.
tell you, this level broke Little
Yup,
Bryson.
yup.
In level, you...
Yup, the you're on the thing, you're on the stingray thing, and you'll keep falling off. They re-released the game on Switch, and it didn't become much easier. I'm gonna keep it real. All right, let me hear it, Bryson. How much pain did it cause you?
This level broke Little Bryson. In level, you ride around a floating water race course on a Stingray. But I wanted to get the high score. I wanted to go fast. So my thumb never let go of the acceleration button.
Never
and
let go.
that meant I couldn't make sharp turns. I kept flying off the map and dying. And to make it worse, I had to use motion controls. I couldn't beat it no matter how hard I tried. I started crying and Brody had to help me beat the level. This will go down in history as mankind's second greatest defeat involving stingrays. But after that...
Oh! You know what he's talking about?
No.
Okay. The crocodile hunter.
Crocodile hunter.
The crocodile hunter? How he sadly passed away.
Didn't he die from a stingray?
Yes, that's why this is.
Progress,
Aqui, Dandy.
moving in a positive
Could
direction.
have saved my teeth.
We all want our lives to do that. Why is progress also in our name? We've always believed insurance should do more. That's why we've gifted over 1,000 vehicles to veterans, funded housing programs for families in need, and why we're working to make roads safer. And housing more fair. For us, that's real progress.
No, don't keep up with that.
mankind's second worst L from Stingrays. That's what he was saying, you know? Okay.
But after that little hiccup, I was ready to take on the rest of the game and lose to Bowser 50. But Brody, being a seasoned veteran gamer, coached me on how to perfectly time my spin moves, and I used them to spin Bowser like a Beyblade.
Nice.
I was feeling pretty good about my newly acquired gaming skills. Beating Bowser as a child is a big deal, okay? At that age, what else do you have to be proud of? The drawings you made that Mom hung up on the fridge? Well, bad news. Mom will throw those drawings away while you're not looking.
Whack.
But the achievement of defeating the king of the Koopas, that lasts forever. Then I arrived at the Rolling Green Galaxy. That sounds like a fun, easy, kid-friendly level. Not!
Another motion control level. So the problem is, see, and he complained about this with the other one, the levels where you have to use motion controls make life very difficult. Especially because at the time, motion controls were a new thing, and like, so you had to like hold your Wii remote like this. And like control it like that. I mean, wait a minute. Thank you, Banjo. You had to hold your Wii remote like this and like tilt it. But at the time, the technology wasn't that good, so sometimes it wouldn't even listen to exactly what you were saying. It was frustrating. So I would always opt for the old analog stick, you know? I'll keep this out here for now in case I need it again for demonstration purposes.
That sounds like a fun, easy, kid-friendly level. Not! If the Stingray race broke me, this one shattered me. In the level, you bounce on a ball that has a star inside it and use motion controls to lead the ball through obstacles and past Goombas to reach the end and unlock the star. And I just couldn't do it. I kept falling off, which made me impatient, which made me go faster, which made me fall off more, and the cycle just continued. At 6 years old, I just did not have the coordination or fine motor skills to beat this thing. But I was determined. I didn't want to ask Brody for help again. I wanted to be a big boy gamer. I hunkered down and died over and over for an hour straight. But then finally, I got past the spot pardon. But then finally, I got past the spot where I usually fell. I was close to the end. I shakily crossed the bridge, and the flag came into view.
I know how storytelling works, guys. I know how storytelling works. He's about to fall. He's about to fall.
My hands were shaking. The adrenaline was pumping. I could almost taste my victory. I launched over to the last island. I had made it. I tilted my Wiimote all the way forward, but... I literally tripped at the finish line. My confidence was shattered, and I had to go collect myself in the other room. But I would not let this fiery crucible break me.
Dude, I've talked about this before. I have my own version of this. When I would play Mario Kart Double Dash on GameCube, when I was probably the age that he was when he did that. I mean, maybe I was like 8 or 9, I don't know. Mario Kart Double Dash is one of the only games that made me cry out of frustration. Because it's like, in order to unlock the characters, you basically have to come in first in every race at the hardest difficulty. And you can like master the first 3, and then on the last one, you can just get bumped off in the last turn. And then you have to, and it's like you only have a few opportunities after school to do it before you have to go to sleep because it takes so long. I've talked about this on the channel. I have no idea what video it was, but it was forever ago. But yes, that traumatizes me to this day, and that's my version of what he's talking about. What's your biggest Mario fail?
I'm really bad at Mario Kart.
Same.
But I would not let this fiery crucible break me. I would allow it to forge me into something stronger. I stepped back in, entered Ultra Instinct mode, and I finally beat it. And that's when I felt it. The gamer's high. All my dopamine receptors fired, and I jumped for joy. This is the greatest day of my life! I had emerged victorious and was ready to take on the universe. Literally.
That's the end of the SpongeBob movie. Sorry, I was a little distracted.
This is the greatest day of my life! I had emerged victorious and was ready to take on the universe. Literally.
That's how the SpongeBob movie ends.
Manager, this is the greatest day of my life!
If I sat and thought about this for long enough, I would cry of nostalgia, so I'm gonna move on.
I had emerged victorious and was ready to take on the universe. Literally. I cruised through the rest of the galaxies. Nothing could hold me back. An icy hot galaxy where you skate around and fight a lava octopus? No problem. A haunted mansion galaxy where you save Luigi? Light work. A galaxy made of toys where you run across twisting platforms shaped like Mario? Child's play.
Light work,
Literally.
no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
All my nightmares had materialized. It was an even harder version of the previous one. Skipping ahead through 2 hours of pain and agony, and I finally beat it. Yahoo! I'm honestly convinced that this game widened my emotional
heal
range.
myself.
It's like Newton's third law.
No,
The
I can
more
heal
suffering
myself.
you experience, the more capacity you have for joy. And believe me when I tell you, those levels had me suffering. Then I saved Princess Peach or whatever. This game's revolutionary gravity mechanics, top-tier level design, and whimsical soundtrack earn it an easy 100 Bryson points. But we couldn't have the game that sent Mario to space without the game that sent Mario into a whole different dimension. Super Mario 64, an all-time classic. It paved the
One
way
of the
for
greatest of
so
all
many
time.
games to enter the third.
All right, we got Banjo-Kazooie, my favorite video game of all time. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie. If you ain't got it by now, you just ain't getting it. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Bubsy. Yeah, Super Mario 64, one of the greatest video games of all time. I don't think anyone debates it. I think this is a agreed upon fact. One of the best games of all time.
Paved the way for so many games to enter the third dimension. I'm still waiting for Super Mario 65 to come out, though. What? I literally can't describe the pure primal fear little Bryson experienced when seeing that giant chain chomp for the first time. And don't even get me started on that Koopa the quick race. I hate this stupid turtle so much. I just couldn't beat him.
Yeah,
But
when you're
then,
2 years old,
one
it's
day,
hard.
Brody let me in on a little secret. He's gonna win the race again!
You see that little hole in the wall? Go in.
How is this supposed to...
You see that beam of light? Look up.
No way.
Follow that coin trail going into the wall.
Yes! Wait, what? I don't think I know
Sense
that
of
one.
accomplishment and amazing.
I don't think I know that. I knew everything else, but I don't think I knew that. A coin trail into the wall. Wow. Yeah, honestly, one of the most mysterious, lore-driven, expansive, fantastical games of all time. And that game came out also during a time when we didn't use the internet.